for promoting photography of the ag industry.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd be better if I hadn't lost my phone again. I lost it yesterday for several hours and dropped out and just sitting on the edge of the stage and been there for...
A farm is more than land and crops. It's your family's heritage, livelihood, and future. We get it, because our roots are in farms just like yours. Founded by farmers in 1925, we began our journey to ensure farms and crops. From livestock and buildings, to grains and grapes and everything in between. And while our beginnings are walking Illinois fields, we now embrace today's technology. Flying above barley crops in Alaska, potato crops in Nevada, and the hillside vineyards of Washington and Oregon. Our tools may have changed over the years, but our values remain the same. So while you work sunup to well past sundown to get the job done, we're here, protecting the things you love every step of the way.
And then we'll high five.
This is the first time I'll be on stage right, or on house right.
Oh.
The fourth general session will begin in only 10 minutes, so find your seats and get ready for an awesome afternoon. Also, would all chapters who raise more than $3,000 for the Foundation Collection Drive, Foundation Stars, and Foundation 25 and 50-year sponsors, please report backstage at this time. Again, all chapters above $3,000 Foundation Collection, Foundation Stars, and Foundation 25 and 50-year sponsors, please report backstage at this time. Please be sure to review pages 2 and 3 in the convention program and note your chapter's plan in case of an emergency. Your safety is our top priority. If you witness any suspicious activity or have any safety concerns during the convention, please contact your advisor or a convention staff member immediately.
Hey guys, look what I found!
Wow, there must be 91 years of history in this book.
Whoa. Oh wow, look at that! 1929, the stock market crashed and the Illinois Association FFA was chartered. 1939, a gallon of gas is just 10 cents and the first FFA jacket is worn in Illinois. 1965, the civil rights movement is at its height. The St. Louis Arch has just been completed. And the FFA merges with the New Farmers of America, recognizing that all types of diversity bring value to our organization. 1969, the moon landing occurs and women are allowed into the FFA.
1971, Disney World opens and the Illinois FFA alumni is established.
1988, McDonald's releases the McChicken. And in that same year, the FFA organization changed its name from the Future Farmers of America to the National FFA Organization, recognizing that agriculture is so much more than just farming.
These events and many more have proven that our history has stood the test of time to grow, change, and develop.
All to bring us here.
But where are we going next?
The future is up to us. You may think or feel like you are just one person, but your actions have power. We can elevate our membership,
Service,
unity, leadership, possibilities, future. The future is up to us. Using our actions, we can take our future to the next level. How will you elevate? Your experiences, your team, your impact,
your voice,
your accomplishments,
your future. The best way to predict your future is to create it.
Starting today, know that your experiences, your team, your impact, your voice, and your accomplishments elevate, 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 elevate your future.
Elevate a little higher. Let's throw a party in the sky and celebrate. Elevate until we fly, yeah. Move your feet until you levitate. Come on, let's elevate.
Now let's get on your feet and make some noise for your 2018-2019 section presidents. From Section 18, Daniel Bass. And from Section 14, Brody McCormick. From Section 23, Lane Harvey. And from Section 16, Ellie Hulsred.
Mountains or hills to climb, but it's now or never to win this fight. Yeah.
From Section 21, Jonathan Donahoe. And from Section 24, Catherine Smith. From Section 7, Emma Freeberg. And from Section 13, Austin Doppelmayr. From Section 22, Lane Schilling. And from Section 15, Sally Reed. From Section 17, Abby Schluter. And from Section 5, Zachary Weber. From Section 3, Gage Miller. And from Section 25, Natalie Bonnell. From Section 12, Colin White. And from Section 8, Jeremy Weisenton. From Section 1, Gwen Heimerdinger. And from Section 2, Rebecca Hoff. From Section 4, Emma Parkins. And from Section 19, Dalton Whitten. From Section 10, Kara Anker. And from Section 20, Jacob Mays. From Section 11, Riley Smith. From Section 6, Grace Gerke. And from Section 9, Carson Kipling. And now, put your hands together and make some noise for your 2018-2019 Major State Officers. From Section 17 and the Fisher FFA chapter, your state president, Sophia Horton. From Section 21 and the Mount Vernon FFA chapter, your state reporter, Shaylee Clinton. From Section 2 and the Rochelle FFA chapter, your state vice president, Eliza Petrie. From Section 7 and the Earlville FFA chapter, your state secretary, Miriam Huffman. From Section 20 and the Teutopolis FFA chapter, your state treasurer, Taylor Harkey. And from Teutopolis, Taylor's FFA advisor, Mr. Dale Will.
I was made for this.
The convention hall will come to order. We are now holding the 4th general session of the 91st Illinois FFA State Convention. Madam Vice President, are all officers at their stations?
I'll call the roll of offices, determine if they're at their stations, and report back to you, Madam President. The Sentinel. Your duty's there.
And maintaining order.
The reporter.
The reporter is stationed by the flag.
Why by the flag?
As the flag covers the United States of America, so I strive to inform the people in order that every man, woman, and child may know that the FFA is a national organization that reaches from the state of Alaska to the Virgin Islands and from the state of Maine to Hawaii.
The treasurer, stationed by the emblem of Washington.
Your duty's there.
I keep a record of all receipts and disbursements just as Washington kept his farm accounts, carefully and accurately. I encourage thrifts among the members and strive to build up our financial standings through savings and investments. George Washington was better able to serve his country because he was financially independent.
The secretary.
Stationed at the ear of corn.
Your duty's there.
I keep accurate minutes of all meetings and correspond with other secretaries wherever corn is grown and FFA members meet.
The advisor.
Here by the owl.
Why by the owl?
The owl is a time-honored emblem of knowledge and wisdom. Being older than the rest of you, I'm asked to advise you from time to time as the need arises. I hope that my advice will be based on wisdom and knowledge. Madam Vice President, why do you keep the plow at your station?
The plow is a symbol of labor and tillage of the soil. Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much. My duties require me to assist at all times in directing the work of our organization. I preside over meetings in the absence of our president, whose place is beneath the rising sun.
Why is the president so stationed?
The rising sun is a token of a new era in agriculture. If we follow the leadership of our president, we shall be led out of the darkness of selfishness and into the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. Madam President, all officers are at their stations.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. The Secretary will call the roll of members.
The fourth general session of the 91st Illinois FFA State Convention. There are 5,387 members, advisors, and guests present, Madam President.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. FFA members, why are we here? To practice brotherhood, honor agricultural opportunities and responsibilities, and to develop those qualities of leadership which an FFA membership possess. May we accomplish our purposes. I now declare this the fourth general session of the 91st Illinois FFA State Convention duly open for the transaction of business or attention to any matters which may properly be presented. Now let's cast our attention to the screens above as we meet the chairs for this session.
If we had an elevator ride to describe Eliza and Miriam, we would have to start off by showing you one of Eliza's YouTube videos. Whether she's filming a cover she's about to perform at her next gig, or filming a vlog with her dad as they restore their truck, it's easy to say that Eliza is a diehard YouTuber.
Although, when it comes to that truck, when it's all finished, if it's a stick shift, she's definitely going to need Miriam to drive it.
Driving down the road, they would be listening to Jason Isbell, Rustin Kelly, Turnpike Troubadours, or any other Americana band or artist. And if it's an early morning, Miriam will most definitely have her favorite energy drink right by her side.
Needless to say, this ride would be thundering with Miriam's loud laughter and Eliza's outspoken voice. Both of their voices have been extremely valuable in serving Illinois FFA this year, which is why they are the perfect match for Session 4, entitled Elevate Your Voice.
So let's do just that, elevate our voices to welcome your session chairs, Miss Miriam Hoffman and Miss Eliza Petrie.
down by a mountain stream. You're like watching that eagle floating on the...
Illinois FFA, we are so excited to be chairing this session. Right, Miriam? Miriam, hey, what? What are you doing?
Oh, sorry. I got distracted listening to some of my favorite songs.
Well, I love music, so I can understand, but we kind of have a session to run.
Okay, but isn't this session titled Elevate Your Voice? Why don't we elevate our voices and sing everybody a song?
I don't know, because there's so many other ways that we can elevate our voice, like standing up for what we believe in or advocating for what we're passionate about.
Well, yeah, but also singing.
Okay, fine. How about we show them that song that we wrote when we were planning this session?
That's a great idea. Illinois FFA members and guests, turn your attention to the screens above.
Welcome, welcome, come on in. It's the fourth session of state convention. Hop on in and take a seat. So many members you will need at the fourth session. Foundation recognition, proficiency winnings. They're trying a dress from Taylor Harkey. In session from our candidates for FFA state office. We'll get up, have some fun, and maybe line dance. National Chapter Award, an FFA talent, oh Lord. Soon enough the session will end, and convention will end. Don't want it to end. How could this happen? But while we're still here, welcome, welcome, come on in. It's the fourth session of state convention. Hop on in and take a seat. So many members you will meet at the fourth session. Illinois FFA, get pumped and get excited for the fourth general session here at the 91st Illinois FFA State Convention.
Madam Secretary, do you have any announcements at this time?
Why, yes, I do. Would all proficiency winners, family, and advisors in the area's fiber and oil crop production through nursery operations please report backstage at this time? Again, would all proficiency winners, family, and advisors in the area's fiber and oil through nursery operations please report backstage at this time? Please bring your stage appearance card with you. Additionally, the Clifton Central FFA chapter needs to pick up their WLC bag at the registration booth. And winners of the Alumni WLC Scholarship need to pick up their certificate at the alumni booth. Also, we would like to recognize our special guests in attendance today: David, Corey, Dustin, Garrett, Alex, Phil, and Carol Hartkey, and all of the family and supporters of Taylor Hartkey for her retiring address. Thank you for coming out and supporting Illinois FFA.
There is so many different ways that we can elevate our voice, like singing, what Miriam and I did a second ago, or advocating for our organization, for agriculture, and for agriculture education, or just simply just standing up for what we believe in. While we all have a voice, sometimes some voices may be louder than others.
Now, this isn't necessarily a bad thing, as we always need those people behind the scenes building up others to allow all of us to elevate our voices to the next level. Just as so many people have to work really hard so a rock star can get out on stage and sing their heart out, the same goes for us as FFA members. The Illinois Foundation FFA are those people behind the scenes that build us up as FFA members and allow us to elevate our voices and have the best experiences possible.
So Illinois FFA, help me in welcoming our FFA rock star and the Illinois FFA Foundation Board Chair, Mr. Joe Wable, to give remarks. How are you?
The best thing I can tell you is I'm not going to try to sing. Did they do a wonderful job? right spot here, excuse me. Here we go. Excuse me, one moment. A lot of things to get organized here. Well, it's a real pleasure to be here and represent the Illinois FFA Foundation, to be a part and lead a group whose sole purpose is to support and find ways to continue the advancement of the Illinois FFA is an opportunity that we truly all relish. On behalf of the FFA Foundation, congratulations to all the success stories and accomplishments that are being recognized this week at the 2019 Illinois FFA Convention. It's an honor and a privilege for me to serve as the Foundation Chairman and work with these awesome individuals here to my right. I'd like to recognize my fellow board members here if they would step forward as I call their name. I'm the Chairman, Joe Wabel, with the Mash-Offs. My Vice Chair for Sponsors is Josh St. Peters, who is not able to join us today. Vice Chairman of the Collection Drive, Thomas Martin with Farmhouse Foundation. Other sponsors are Karen Blatter-Schuyler with Compeer Financial, not able to join us. Rod Stahl, Farm Credit Illinois. Sarah Strutner, Cortiva. Brandon Knodel, John Deere, not able to join us. Julie Armstrong, Illinois Nutrient Research and Education. Ryan Tracy, Illinois Farm Bureau, Director of External Relations. And on our local collection drive members, Larry Suisse from Greenville. Megan Faber from Mendota, Alexis Asher from Hartsburg-Emden, and Betsy Bergener from Central A&M. Help join me in giving them a round of applause for their commitment to your organization. As a board, we are very excited about some new changes that we've made that allow us to get our sleeves rolled up and get to work engaging friends of the FFA organization, such as those that you see here today, and hundreds of others throughout our state and nation who support the young people that are assembled. We've prioritized two key constituencies to build our focus upon: statewide sponsorships for those entities with the statewide presidents who have the resources to be able to support the organization at a significant level, and the backbone of our foundation, the local collection drive. There are many FFA chapters in this great state who go above and beyond in their support of the organization. We want to work to support that work and help other chapters be able to also emulate that success. So if you're participating in the local foundation drive, we say thank you. You're what makes this whole thing happen. Give yourselves a round of applause. When I think of the work of the Illinois FFA Foundation, I think in terms of past, present, and future. The past. Throughout the state and nation, there are thousands of FFA members or families of past FFA members that have been impacted by this organization. In the fall of 1989, I was a high school freshman, and our FFA chapter sent members out into the community to conduct our local FFA Foundation drive. My ag teacher, Don Tepke, suggested to me that I was getting a nice little start on my beef project, and maybe I'd made enough money that I'd want to make a contribution to the foundation. I think I gave $10 that year. But I'm proud to say that ever since then, I've been contributing to the Illinois FFA Foundation, and it's an easy decision. The skills I learned as a high school ag student as an FFA member impacted me and set the path that I follow even today. In the past year, I made a major career change to go to work for a friend of mine who he and I sat together as Section FFA presidents 26 years ago. Do you think relationships matter? Do you think those connections matter? Of course they do. So why not support something that was so impactful in your life so that it continues to be impactful for the next generation? So past, present, and future. The timing is perfect. What's the present? You see them. They just walked up here around me. They're sitting amongst all of you. We saw the past people who have been involved. The present, that's the easy one. Working on behalf of the foundation is an easy decision because of the great people in the organization today. Be proud of your success and build on that. And finally, the future. I brought two very special guests with me today. My two daughters, Anna and Josie. I think they're sitting over there somewhere. When I spent a couple years back in the classroom a few years ago, these girls watched in admiration as the FFA members that worked hard and had tremendous success in their activities participated in our organization. They knew that they couldn't wait to be able to get to high school and get involved with their FFA organization. Next year, the wait is over for Anna, and she'll get to put on that blue corduroy jacket for the first time. I cannot wait to see the experiences that they'll have. And there are thousands of sons and daughters throughout this state and nation getting ready to have their FFA story written in the years ahead. And that's why we, as the Illinois FFA Foundation, are working hard to make sure that those opportunities are there for those young people, just like they were there for me, and they're just like they're there for you today. I hope that all of you will see the impact that ag education has had on your current and future success, and keep the Illinois FFA Foundation in mind as you continue on in your successful careers. Enjoy the rest of the convention, and I wish you much success in your future endeavors.
These next chapters have gone above and beyond in the local collection drive, collecting $3,000 or more for Illinois Foundation FFA. Please congratulate each Club Award chapter with a power clap as their name is called. $3,000 Club Chapters, Section 1, West Carroll. Section 2, Ashton Franklin Center. Section 5, Midland. Section 9, Flanagan Cornell. Section 16, Clinton. Section 22, Waterloo. Section 24, DuQuoin. Section 25, Norris City, Omaha, Enfield. $4,000 Club Chapters. Section 4, Rova. Section 7, Mendota. Section 11, Liberty. Section 14, Hartsburg, Emden. Section 17, Gibson City, Melvin, Sibley. $5,000 Club Chapters. Section 15, Highland. Section 24, Trico. $6,000 Club Chapters. Section 4, Mercer County. Section 7, Salmonock, Leland, Sandwich. Section 7, Newark. $7,000 Club Chapters. Section 7, Seneca. $8,000 Club Chapter. Section 19, Greenville. $11,000 Club Chapter. Section 17, Paxton, Buckley, Loda. And the top chapter this year, collecting $11,470 for the Foundation Local Collection Drive from Section 16, Central A&M.
You know, I think it's pretty clear that we have some true rock stars in our organization that allow us FFA members to have the best experiences possible. Our next set of Foundation rock stars on stage will be our Illinois FFA star sponsors. They have supported our organization so much that they have earned their star status. Let's turn our attention to the screens above to recognize these next individuals and organizations.
FFA, let's get a round of applause for all of our star sponsors. There is something that all famous rock stars have in common, and that is their hard work and dedication to their craft. This next group, although they may not be able to rip it on a guitar, they are all rock stars in our book. Many legendary artists achieve success not based on the range of their voice, but through their loyalty to their fan base. Regardless of the range of their donation, these next individuals have remained loyal for many years to their fan base, FFA members like us. These next organizations and individuals have donated $50 or more for a total of 25 to 50 years. Illinois FFA, help me in recognizing our 25 and 50-year sponsors.
Please help me in recognizing our 25-year sponsors with a power clap after each name is called. Our 25-year sponsors are AHW LLC, Larry and Nancy Aper, Aaron's Hogan Walker LLC, Larry Berry, GP Blocker Grading Contractor, Carlinville FFA, the Carlinville FFA chapter, Clinton Kiwanis Club, Jim and Kim DeSutter, Eastern Illini Electric Cooperative, First National Bank of Raymond, J. Harris Farm Equipment, Lee County Farm Bureau, Luppelman's Insurance Agency, Russ Lehman, Monocle's Pizza, Minch Incorporated, Todd Minch, Neoga FFA Chapter, Ogle County Farm Bureau, Olson Acres, Dean and Diane Olson, R&S Mulch Farms Incorporated, Kenneth Schaffnett and Son Shorthorns, Ronald N. Smith, Claire and Chris Swinson, Timmons Farms, and T. Jaden Stock Farm. Let's give a big round of applause for our 25-year sponsors. Next to be recognized are our 50-year sponsor. These individuals have donated for at least $50 or more for a total of 50 years. Our 50-year sponsors are Dean and Doris Cates, please help me in thanking our sponsor, Dean and Doris Cates, for one more time as they exit the stage.
And now let me welcome back to the podium Mr. Joe Wable as he presents the Distinguished Service Award.
Our Distinguished Service Award today is presented to Bill Graves from the Seneca area. Bill's not able to join us today. I believe his award is being accepted by Jeff Meyerhofer, one of the agriculture teachers at Seneca. Please join me and listen as I read a little bit about his nomination. Bill Graves of Seneca, Illinois, has stood by his commitment of agricultural education in the FFA by contributing to the Illinois FFA Foundation for the 60th consecutive year. Mr. Graves supported 3 generations of ag teachers in Seneca as the owner and manager of Graves Lumber Company. Now 88, Bill remains active in the Seneca community and continues to support the mission of the FFA organization. Unfortunately, Bill's had some health issues, so we wish him a speedy recovery and know that Mr. Meyerhofer and Mr. Weber will get this presented to him in a way that's suitable. Let's show him our appreciation and let him hear us clear all the way up at Seneca.
Joe, thank you so much for all that you do for the Illinois FFA Foundation. Please accept this as a token of our appreciation.
Thank you very much.
Let's give a round of applause.
Hey, Miriam. Do you remember the first time that we met?
You know, I think I do. I think we were both backstage and super nervous.
Yeah, it was like, what, FFA talent back when we were freshmen?
Yeah, it's crazy to think how when we had that short conversation way back then, that we had no idea we would end up being teammates together this year.
Yeah, it's kind of awesome that FFA talent could bring this type of friendship together.
Yeah, you know, I'm so glad we decided to elevate our voices those years ago.
You know, we know this next individual will do just that. Let's welcome from the Abington Avon FFA chapter, Mr. Thomas Jansen for FFA Talent. I don't know who's escorting for me.
Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I got on. When that sun is high in that Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. They took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe. Lost my wife and a girlfriend somewhere along the way. And I'll be looking for rain when they pull that gate, and I hope that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I got on. I ain't got a dime, but what I got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Thank you all.
Let's give one more round of applause for that incredible talent from Mr. Tom Jansen.
Hey, Miriam, if you had to choose your favorite band without even thinking, who would it be?
Queen.
That was fast.
I just really love Queen.
Okay, well, what's your favorite song from Queen?
You know, how about we just listen to my favorite song?
Champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end.
Wow, they're just so good.
What do you think makes them so great?
You know, I think a lot of it is that their success didn't come easily. They had to work really hard and really know what they were doing in the music industry to get to that level of success.
That sounds a lot like our next group of individuals. They had to work really hard and know a lot about their area to succeed. They are our State Proficiency Award winners.
Illinois FFA, please join us in congratulating our next set of State Proficiency winners.
Hi, my name is McKenna Green, and I am the 2019 State Proficiency Award winner in fiber and oil crop production. I am from the Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond FFA chapter, where my ag advisor is Mrs. Megan Beckmeyer. I am the daughter of Justin and Monica Green of Arthur, Illinois. I started my fiber and oil crop SAE with 28 acres that I put into soybean seed production. Since that day, I have been responsible for all aspects of seed production. I now have a total of 314 acres that I have on a corn and soybean rotation. Through this SAE, I have found my passion for agronomy and plan to continue this on into college to obtain an advanced degree in crop science. I hope to continue to grow my operation on through college and eventually become a partner in my family's operation to continue to utilize my skills and lessons learned through my FFA SAE.
Hello, my name is Lindsay Averbeck, and I am the state winner in the Proficiency area of Food Science and Technology. I am from the Oakville FFA chapter. My advisor is Mr. Joshua Berg, and my parents are Mr. and Mrs. Brenda and Leon Averbeck. Throughout my SAE, I have completed numerous experiments relating to or dealing with food. During my SAE, I have learned multiple things about record keeping, communication, foods, and science principles. I have really enjoyed creating, learning, and experiencing these experiments. I am really honored and excited to be your state winner in the Proficiency area of Food Science and Technology.
Hi, my name is Cody Collins, and I'm from the Pittsfield FFA chapter, and I am your 2019 Food Service SAE winner. I am the son of Ricky and Christina Collins. My ag teacher and FFA advisor is Jody Heebner. My SAE has involved me working part-time at a local McDonald's as a crew member, and at Gianni's Pizza in Pittsfield as the shift manager. I often work directly with customers at both jobs and prepare food in the kitchen. As shift manager, I set schedules and have a leading role within the restaurant. In the fall, I plan to attend Quincy University in order to major in music education. Although I do not aim to major in ag, I am certain that my work in food service will continue in the years to come.
Hi, my name is Riley Smith, and I am the 2019 Forage Production State Proficiency Award winner. I am from the Macomb FFA chapter. I am the son of Brett and Aaron Smith, and my ag teacher and FFA advisor is Mr. Wyatt McGrew. In my SAE, I manage grass and alfalfa forage hay that I harvest 3 to 4 times per year. I began my SAE in 2016 by harvesting 111 acres of hay and have since grown my project to 166 acres of forage ground. I am involved in every aspect of my business, including scouting, seeding, mowing, raking, baling, and transporting bales to my private buyers. I sell bales that I produce to livestock producers and horse owners, and also use bales to feed the cattle in my beef herd. I have a strong passion for my SAE and have had the opportunity to develop numerous skills that will benefit me throughout my future.
Hi, my name is Jeremy Wissington. I am the 2019 Forest Management and Products winner. I am from the Chicago Ag Sciences chapter, and my advisors are Sheila Fowler and Noel Coronado, and my parents are Cleo and Donna Wissington. My SAE consists of managing Cook County Forest Preserve over the summer. This involves cutting down trees, mulching paths, transporting plants, and native plant identification. I worked in teams of about 13 and accomplished the task at hand. I've learned so much from my SAE and working at the Cook County Forest Preserve that I hope I continue this and pursue it as a career.
My name is Hannah Tappendorf. I am the 2019 Proficiency winner in the area of fruit production. I come from the Altamont FFA chapter, where I am taught by my agriculture teachers and FFA advisors, Miss Marlene Perkins and Miss Stephanie Zimmer. I am the daughter of Kent and Joellen Tappendorf of Altamont. In my SAE, I began with a half-acre patch of jewel and honey eye strawberries. I have since expanded my production to include grapes, apples, and cherries. The crops I harvest I make into pies, jelly, and other processed products, which I sell to my consumers from my community. Throughout my supervised agricultural experience, I have learned many diverse skills which will help me work towards my degree in agriculture education.
Hello, my name is Tara Hummel, and I'm the state winner in goat production. I am from the Tri-Point FFA chapter in Section 10. My advisor is Diana Lushin, and I'm the daughter of Tom and Colleen Hansen and Dale and Holly Hummel. My goat production SAE consists of entrepreneurship show goats and a placement with Hummel Livestock. In my show goat project, I purchase and show 2 wethers each year. I raise and care for these wethers, prepping them the months leading up to the show, which includes feeding, exercising, show preparations, and getting the goats show broke before the shows. Moving into my placement, I work for Hummel Livestock. Hummel Livestock raises and markets high-end show goats to FFA and 4-H families across the country. A few tasks I assist with include embryo transfer work, marketing, and overseeing the operation daily. It has been a great job opportunity for me because I plan to come home after college to take over the family business.
My name is Cade Ports. I am the 2019 winner in grain production entrepreneurship. I am from Marissa High School. My parents are Brent and Kim Ports, who is also my advisor. For my grain production SAE, I grow corn and wheat. I work with my father on the family farm and rent the fields from my great-grandpa, making me the 7th generation to farm this ground. Some activities I have done include sowing wheat, harvesting both corn and wheat, baling hay, and other hands-on work around the farm.
My name is Jacob Black. I'm the 2019 winner in grain production placement. I'm the son of Jason and Megan Black, and I currently serve as the Vice President Streeter FFA chapter under my advisor, Mr. Hinchy. So for my SAE, I am employed by Black Farms, in which we roughly farm 5,000 acres and operate of a total of 56 fields with an average field size of 83 acres. I complete many tasks from running machinery on roadways, transporting to work in different fields, to cleaning and maintenance of that machinery, with many other small jobs as well. I hope that these skills I have learned through my SAE will help lead me into a future career of farming.
Hi, my name is Jacob Mays, the Home and Community Development Proficiency winner. I'm from the Cumberland FFA chapter. My advisors are Mr. Coleman Sappington and Mr. Charlie Sappington. My parents are Ben, Pam, and Christina Mays. My home and community development book is with Greenup Fire Protection District. I am a volunteer firefighter. With this book, I have been able to save lives of individuals in emergencies. This has taught me many skills, such as teamwork, stress management, and many more.
Hi, I am Sam Townsend, and I am the 2019 Landscape Management State Proficiencies Award winner. I am from the Scales Mountain FFA chapter, and my ag teacher and FFA advisor is Lisa Ulrich. I am the son of Steve and Seville Townsend. For my SAE, I worked at Cordy Landscaping for the past 3 summers. At Cordy Landscaping, I mowed and weed whipped lawns, as well as mulch plant beds, set rock walls and steps, and clear out brush and trees. Each summer, my responsibilities increased, with the most recent summer having the responsibility of leading a crew of 3 employees. My SAE has taught me career skills that will benefit me in the future and has provided funds for me to attend college.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie Adams. I am the 2019 Nursery Operations State Proficiency Award winner. I am from the Nokomis FFA chapter. My advisor is Mr. Randy Meyer and Mrs. Claire Geiger. I am the daughter of Jamie and Jerry Volkmar and the late Kurt Adams of Nokomis, Illinois. For my SAE, I work at the Nokomis Gift and Garden. I have been working here for 3 years. We run 2 operations at this flower shop. One of them is the floral shop, where I have been taught how to help customers find what they are looking for and make deliveries to the consumers. We also have 8 greenhouses, which I use to start and sell bedding plants. The bedding plants I do not sell to the local companies like IGA, Ace Hardware, or other local flower shops are then moved to our retail shop and sold to the local customers in our area. My SAE has been a great learning experience for me. I will continue my education at the University of Illinois and major in agribusiness.
Elevate a little higher. Let's throw a party in the sky and celebrate. Elevate until we fly, yeah. But move your feet until you levitate. Come on, let's elevate.
All right, so we've already established that I love listening to Queen, but Eliza, who do you love to listen to?
You know, I'm a big fan of an Americana singer-songwriter named Jason Isbell.
Really? What do you love about him so much?
You know, his lyrics just tell such a story that really just reach out to his audience.
Are you going to play me a clip of his song? Or...
Well, you know, you can just take my word for it. How about that?
Okay, I'll trust you.
Wow. There.
Go, I never do what I'm supposed to do. Hardly even know my name anymore.
Yeah, see? Yeah, he's pretty good. You know, our next guest on stage, just like Jason Isbell, has an incredible talent for connecting her words to an audience.
Miss Emma Goins wrote her own poem about what it means to be an FFA member, and she's going to give that here tonight. So let's welcome Miss Emma Goins from the Vienna FFA chapter.
To be an FFA member. To be an FFA member is to wake up before the sun rises, to start the day with determination, to know even if we don't succeed today, there are others who depend on us to try again tomorrow. To be an FFA member is to carry on our tradition, to continue the work our grandparents have started, to better the product of our toil and serve the community. To be an FFA member is to spend the day in the field or the greenhouse, in the kitchen or the barn, to wear sweat and dirt as a symbol of good work, to slip on a pair of boots and follow in our parents' footsteps. To be an FFA member is to be proud of the work done, to tell stories about the crazy days on the farm, to teach the kids to do what you were once taught. To be an FFA member is to be a part of something bigger, to have a nation depend on the work you do, to provide not only for your family, but for a community. To be an FFA member is to not only be a farmer or an agriculturist, but to be a leader, to be an achiever, to push the limits, to accomplish what others said was impossible. To be an FFA member is to carry on their traditions started in the generations in the past. Thank you.
Hello, Illinois FFA. My name is Alex Hartkey.
And I'm Garrett Hartkey.
I'm Dustin Hartkey.
And I'm Parker Carrick. Although Taylor may have been outnumbered as the only girl in the Hartkey quadruplets, that certainly did not stop her from getting involved in a variety of organizations and paving her own path.
Over the last 6 years, I worked side by side with Taylor in many leadership positions. By pushing me outside my comfort zone and challenging me in everything we did together in 4-H and FFA, I can honestly say she has made me become a better leader. Taylor has not only stepped up and been a leader, but has also taken the time to help and serve others.
This year, Taylor gained 4 sisters, which was a drastic change from having 3 brothers. The times I experienced when they're all together was significantly different than how we interact. The past 365 days has included a guessing game of when she was going to be home, stories from all over the state, and learning how fast she can go from being in street clothes to official dress.
Taylor and I first met through 4-H in 2016, and instantly we clicked. I am so proud of everything that she has been able to accomplish this year as she has shared her passion with all of you. Whether Taylor and I are making decorations, planning the next big event or conference, proofreading speeches, or brainstorming about literally anything, I am very thankful that I can call her my partner in crime, adopted sister, and best friend.
Every time Taylor was home with her bag and supplies she needed for the week, I would always ask her, "Are you moving out for good?" She didn't find this too funny, but everyone in the house did. So although we may be slightly disappointed she would be returning home full-time shortly, we were proud of all of her accomplishments.
We are all proud to introduce to you our sister and friend,
and your 2018-2019 Illinois State FFA Treasurer,
Taylor Hartkey.
Whether it's the delicious food found at barbecues, or the thrill of attending and exhibiting livestock, or just the entire 3 months filled with anything but school and homework, my mind always comes to what awaits in April and May. So it grew seemingly impossible to stay focused to whatever the teacher was discussing in class, especially once my family had decided where our summer vacation would take us. In 2009, our particular vacation caused my excitement to grow. We were visiting Washington, D.C., and I couldn't wait. This vacation would be different than all the rest. Instead of a visit to a theme or amusement park, rather, it would be filled with visits to fun museums, historical monuments, the National Aquarium, and so much more. The anticipation grew, and eventually, the only thing standing in the way of the Hartkey family vacation was the over 12-hour drive to get there. My parents, siblings, and I piled into our trusty minivan heading to Washington, D.C. Now, I'd like to say that my siblings and I have never fought, especially when it came to car rides. But in reality, the 4 of us were terrible at minding our own business, and we were great at pushing everyone else's buttons. The car ride started out like any normal one, quickly taking a turn for the worse, though, as it seemed like every 5 seconds, one of us was asking some form of that one burning question every parent hates. Are we there yet? Can we be there already? How much longer is it gonna be? Before long, the complaints not only continued about how much longer we had in the car, but it also transitioned into complaining about one another. Commonly used phrases include, Alex is singing, Garrett's music is way too loud, Dustin's looking at me weird, and Taylor's stuff is in my space. Before long, I found myself reaching into my backpack to try to find something to drown out all of this noise. I expected to find a pair of portable headphones and my portable CD player, but instead, I found a classic
vintage toy that had been given out as a wedding favor the evening prior. A barrel of miniature monkeys. As soon as I pulled it out, it was almost as if my siblings and I knew exactly what had to be done. We had one of those ideas that on any normal day our parents probably wouldn't be the biggest fans of, but in reality they really just wanted us to stop arguing and complaining, so they went with it. We were going to see how long we could stretch a chain of miniature monkeys across our back seat. As we did this, there were many failed attempts and monkey casualties, but after scrounging around to find every last monkey, we successfully created an entire chain hanging horizontally across the back seat with a second one extending towards the front. My brothers and I were quite proud of what we had managed to accomplish, and our parents had to be relieved that they could stop hearing "Are we there yet?" for just a couple of hours. In a moment's time, my entire family had stopped looking towards the destination and the next part of our vacation, rather focused on being in that moment in the car. Throughout my life, I've heard more than just a few times from family, friends, and teachers urging myself and so many others to stop and smell the roses, or wake up and smell the coffee, or live in the present. But never did I understand the need for such phrases. To me, they made little sense. Our entire lives, we're taught and we're urged to look forward to what's in store for us. We're posed with questions like, what do you want to be when you grow up? What do you look forward to in junior high, high school, even college? Even the simple question of, where do you see yourself in 10 years? These questions always brought back so much excitement for the vast possibilities and opportunities out there. But when do we start getting too focused on our future and we keep wondering, what's next? 6 years after that most memorable car ride with my siblings, and you will find 16-year-old Taylor nervous, yet excited for the most anticipated performance of the season, the IHSA Dance Sectional Competition. After I'd assured myself that everything was packed and ready to go, I heard my mom call my name from downstairs. Now, I think we all know how much trouble we're in by just the tone our parents use with us, or if they throw in that middle name. But this was a summon like I had never heard before. It was soft, yet urgent, and as I came downstairs, I could feel that something wasn't right. I could see that her expression wasn't good. My mom sat me down and she started to explain about how Elizabeth, a 12-year-old family friend, teammate, and someone who serves more like a sister to me, had recently been experiencing pain in her hips. Over the last few days, she had gone through various tests to try to determine the cause and find a solution. I expected my mom to simply conclude with how long Elizabeth would be out for injury. But quickly, my thoughts changed, and my heart dropped to the floor when I heard two words. It's cancer. I was in shock. I found myself telling my mom that there was simply no way that that was true. I was shocked, displaced, and confused. It was as if I was frozen in that moment, yet everything around me was spinning. How could this happen to someone so innocent and someone looking forward to doing so much? At the time, 95% of Elizabeth's body was overcome by her cancer, causing her to begin high-risk treatments less than 24 hours later. In a moment's time, everything had changed. It was in that moment that not-so-simple phrase of live in the present started to make more sense and seem less foreign to not only Elizabeth and her family, but to me as well. A moment may seem like an extremely short amount of time, only really a few seconds, and it is. But the word moment is derived from a Latin word, meaning a particle sufficient of turning the scales. In other words, a moment can be life-altering. A moment is, by its very nature, momentous. Think about what can happen in just a moment. A dam bursts, the earthquakes, a loved one is taken away too soon, or in my case, a family friend is diagnosed with stage 4 neuroblastoma. In a moment's time, a new idea lands unexpectedly in your mind. Someone solves a problem for you, you get a phone call from a friend, or you achieve something that you once deemed impossible. But whether those moments are happy or sad, global or personal, they remind us of the potential a single moment has to change our perspective, our timeline, our destination, our future, and our lives. This year has been full of remarkable moments. Unexpected moments like when I was elected to serve all of you. Amusing moments like when I judged the Section 12 lip sync battle, or I got a pie to the face in Section 3. But this year has also been filled with the best kinds of moments, impactful ones. On my very first week of chapter visits, I met Mia, a junior high student from Greenview, who eagerly shared with the entire class her goal that read over a page in length about how she wants to be the first person in her family to go to college. How she then wants to return home and help her family financially. Mia, a junior high student, is setting out on a new path with plans of giving back to those who have provided her with so much. In Section 25, I met Cadence, a freshman from Joppa, who stopped me after a chapter visit to tell me about how excited she was and how she wanted to attend the 212 conference. Cadence was actually working to raise her own funds to attend, and little did I know then that I would see her at 212 just a couple months later. In Section 21, I met Morgan from Sandoval, who has a magnetic personality. I've never met anyone more thrilled for what was in store for her at a leadership training school. Over dinner, Morgan and the Sandoval FFA chapter shared with me the excitement that they had for LTS, but more importantly, the excitement that they had for their chapter and what they were doing. Mia, Cadence, and Morgan have reminded me of the potential a single moment has. Students from across the state have shown me what it means to be present and the impact that it can have on not only yourself, but on others as well. Too often in life, we forget the power of a simple moment and the vast possibilities that come with it. There are so many moments that play a role in our lives forever. They change us. They have the power of changing everything that we've ever known. Whether they're happy or sad, we're still missing them. And there comes a point in our lives that we have to stop and ask ourselves, what's getting in the way? Recently, I was scrolling through social media, and I came across a post that read, "We get so caught up in what's next that we fail to realize that we are exactly where we used to want to be." After reading this, I paused, recognizing the immense truth in that one statement. We get so caught up in what's next that we fail to realize that we are exactly where we used to want to be. When you're younger, all you want to do is grow up. How many of us couldn't wait to be in high school or couldn't wait to drive? How many of us were counting down the days left in the school year so that we could attend this, the 91st State FFA Convention? Well, congratulations, you made it. But as you sit here at convention, what are you thinking about? Are you fully invested in this moment, or are you thinking about where your chapter is going to eat later, or how to avoid tripping on stage when you receive your state FFA degree tonight? Maybe you've recently graduated, and you're wondering who your roommate will be. Maybe they're in this very convention hall. No matter what you're thinking about, even if it's completely valid, by not being fully invested in this moment, you're losing the opportunity to live out a life that you used to dream about when you were younger. Being present is so simple to talk about. But often it takes something catastrophic for us to be reminded that it's something we must be more aware of. When my friend Elizabeth was diagnosed with cancer, it was a wake-up call that I didn't ask for. But through Elizabeth's journey, I've been able to watch her make every moment matter. Today, she still spends some of her moments in and out of treatments and hospitals, but more importantly, she spends them doing what she loves. She sets out to achieve things like becoming a member of the FFA and competing in the Creed speaking competition, where she placed first in Section 20 and third in District 4. Today, Elizabeth even spends some of her moments in this very convention hall in a jacket like you and me. Elizabeth has empowered me to take a look at my own life because I too have failed to realize that I was exactly where I used to want to be. But don't hear what I'm not saying. It is important for us to look towards the future and to set goals for ourselves. But by doing so, we cannot lose sight of what it's all about. Like Ferris Bueller states in the iconic 80s film, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. Illinois FFA moments are happening all around us. In fact, they're happening right now. What will you make of them? How will you be present for yourself and for others? Like Mia, Cadence, Elizabeth, and Morgan, the choice is yours. Stop looking towards the future, rather focus on this moment. Friends, as our moments together come to a close, what will you do to take advantage of every one of your moments? Who will you meet? What impact will you have? How will you make this a better place? It only takes one moment to hold the door for someone, to say thank you, to share a smile, to lend a helping hand, to get to know someone from your chapter better, or to send a quick text or Snapchat to tell someone how much you appreciate them. Illinois FFA, everything starts with a single moment. Whether you're sitting in U.S. history class, baking in the kitchen with your grandma, competing in a career development event, or creating an entire chain of miniature monkeys across your backseat on a family vacation, don't let those moments pass you by without a single thought. Enjoy them, experience them, and remember them. Illinois FFA, your moment is now!
Moments like this, we come alive in moments like this. Moments like this. Here we are, this is a time, like a dream coming to life.
Taylor, thank you for making every little task that you kept us on top of all about the experience. While you have no preference on where we go to eat or shop, we know when it comes to clothing, you have a preference of your true style, a t-shirt and jeans. Although you already had 3 brothers, you've gained 4 forever sisters this year. Our team would not be complete or organized without you. Thank you for using your ambition to elevate Illinois FFA. Your teammates for a year and sisters for life. Shaylee, Miriam, Sophia, and Eliza. Illinois FFA, for the final time, your 2018-2019 State Treasurer, Ms. Taylor Harkey.
Madam Secretary, do you have any announcements at this time?
Why, yes, I do. Illinois FFA members, do not jump in the elevators unless you are fully prepared to pay for those repairs. Once again, do not jump in the elevators unless you are fully prepared to pay for those repairs. Also, would all Proficiency winners, their families, and advisors in areas outdoor recreation through wildlife production and management report backstage at this time? Again, would all Proficiency winners, their families, and their advisors in areas outdoor recreation through wildlife production and management please report backstage at this time? Also, would all National Chapter Award, Bronze, Silver, and Gold recipients please report backstage? All of these individuals need to bring their stage appearance card with them. Thank you.
These next young leaders are a perfect example of what it means to elevate their voice by sharing their love for the FFA by running for an Illinois FFA state office. Before we hand over the stage to them for their mid-session, Madam Secretary, will you please read the names of the 2019-2020 Major State Officer candidates as they will appear on the ballot?
Absolutely. Candidates, as your name is called, please step forward. The 2018-2019 Illinois Association FFA Major State Officer candidates as they appear on the ballot are Clayton Thomas, Gwen Heimerdinger, Abby Schluter, Gage Miller, Brody McCormick, Lane Harvey, Sally Reed, Emma Freebairn, Colin White, and Jacob Mays.
Illinois FFA, let's give it up for your 2019-2020 Major State Officer candidates. Now get up, get out of your seats, and enjoy this mid-session.
One hop this time. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Cha-cha now, y'all. Now it's time to get funky. To the right now. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Cha-cha real smooth. Let's go to work. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 2 hops this time. 2 hops this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Get funky with it. Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 5 hops this time. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Right foot again. Left foot again. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Freeze! Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all. Check it out, y'all. How low can you go? Can you go down low? All the way to the floor? How low can you go? Can you bring it to the top? Like you never, never stop? Can you bring it to the top? 1 hop. Right foot now. Left foot now, y'all. Cha-cha real smooth. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 1 hop this time. 1 hop this time. Reverse. Reverse. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Reverse, reverse. Reverse, reverse. Cha-cha now, y'all. Cha-cha again. Cha-cha now, y'all. Cha-cha again. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 2 hops, 2 hops. 2 hops, 2 hops. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Charlie Brown. Hop it out now. Slide to the right. Slide to the left. Take it back now, y'all. Cha-cha now, y'all. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 3 hops this time. Right foot now. Left foot now, y'all. Cha-cha now. Turn it out.
Illinois FFA, let's get a big round of applause for these outstanding candidates. We wish them the best of luck during the election session tomorrow morning. You know, Miriam, when I've had time this year, I've loved to binge watch American Idol.
You know, I can't say I've really seen many episodes, but what do you love about it? What's your favorite part?
Definitely the auditions. Especially this year, there was a cowboy named Colby Swift who sang Cody Jinks.
No way. I love Cody Jinks. Did he make it?
Yeah, look.
I cast no stone. I build no walls. And I tell the truth. When the truth comes to call.
You know, in American Idol, you have to work really, really hard to be the best of the best. And that sounds like our next group of State Proficiency Award winners.
Illinois FFA, please join us in congratulating this last group of State Proficiency winners.
Sister. Yep, we're going.
Hi, my name is Conrad Powell. I'm the 2019 SAE winner in outdoor recreation. I'm from the Williamsville FFA chapter, which is advised by Jennifer Smith. My parents are LJ and Christina Powell, and I am so blessed that I had this opportunity because it's allowed me to foster my skills in leadership and public speaking. My SAE in outdoor recreation covers my job as a junior sailing instructor. I began in this role as an unpaid apprentice, but now I have, through hard work and diligence, have been promoted to head junior sailing instructor. This job requires many hours and patience since I'm in charge of children for most of the day. I am blessed that I got to do this for my record book. It's really fostered my sense of leadership and public speaking.
Hi, my name is Luke Bergschneider, and I am your 2019 Poultry Production State Proficiency Award winner. I'm a member of the Franklin FFA chapter. My parents are Paul and Janie Bergschneider of Franklin, Illinois. My ag teacher and FFA advisor is Mr. Brent Nelson. In my SAE, I raise 140 laying hens, 100 meat birds, and 30 turkeys. All of the birds are raised on pasture, outside, and I sell the products wholesale and directly to consumers. In my SAE, I have learned skills such as hard work, dedication, and the skills necessary to operate a business which will help me in my future career.
My name is Ashlyn Quinn, and I am the 2019 State Safety winner. I am from the Monmouth-Roseville chapter, and my advisor is Mr. Jason Kilburn. My parents are Amy and Ken Quinn. For my SAE, I've been working at my local YMCA for the past 3 years. I am a lifeguard, swim instructor, and day camp counselor there. Through my SAE, I have been able to share my love for swimming with other people and promote safety aspects at the same time.
So my name is Bo Mum. I am the 2019 winner in the sheep production. I'm from the Monticello FFA chapter, and my advisors are Miss Ross and Mr. Muse. My parents are Jason Mum and Megan Mum. My SAE is sheep production. I've been involved in sheep production for my entire life. I am the 3rd generation in the Hamp flock, and I've started to take it over from my dad. In April 2017, I bought my first tunis, and I've been growing my tunis flocks since then. I manage these flocks for breeding, market, and show. I plan to continue growing my 2 flocks to produce higher quality sheep so I can compete better at a higher national level.
My name is Olivia Charles, and I am the 2019 state winner in small animal production and care. I am from the West Carroll FFA chapter, where my advisors are Mr. Hartman and Mr. Matthew. I am the daughter of Terry and Christy Charles. I raise Flemish Giant and Dwarf Hodo rabbits for my SAE. I breed these rabbits for their uses as breeding animals, show animals, sale as pets, meat animals, and pelt animals. I have gained many experiences through this SAE, ranging from animal management to business techniques. I have gained a lot of valuable experience through this SAE and plan to continue raising these animals even after the conclusion of my high school career.
I'm Jacob Meyer from Breeze Central, FFA section. My SAE is specialty animal and largemouth bass. My administrator is Rick Hari. My parents are Kay and Keith Meyer. In my SAE, I work on my grandpa and dad's largemouth bass farm near Bartelsville, Illinois. We have 14 ponds where we raise the largemouth bass. All the largemouth bass start out as fry, about 2 inches long, and we raise them to around 5 pounds each and sell them to Asian fish markets. Some of the jobs I perform in my SAE is feeding the fish, spreading the copper sulfate citric acid to clean and calm the fish, checking oxygen levels and cleaning ponds, catching and sorting the largemouth bass. I've learned a lot through my SAE to be responsible and be able to do my job on time and professionally and make sure everything is done right.
Hi, my name is Ellie Marlowe, and I'm the 2019 Specialty Crop Production State Proficiency Award winner. I'm from the Blueford FFA chapter. My past advisor was Mr. Dale Kieskoleski, and my present advisor is Miss Megan Tuckstein. My parents are Tim and Tracy Marlowe. My SAE is about my experience growing mums and gourds for my specialty crop production project. Throughout the past 4 years, I have planted 5 acres of gourds and used an irrigation system to grow up to 3,500 mums. I sell my produce in a retail setting at my family's pumpkin patch. In addition, I help support local schools by working with them on low prices so that they may host fundraisers. I've learned several valuable lessons thanks to my projects, and I'm excited to see what the future holds.
Hi, my name is Mallory Bergner, and I am the 2019
Proficiency winner in the area of swine production entrepreneurship. I am from the Central A&M FFA chapter, and my advisor is Miss Betsy Bergner. I am the daughter of Matt and Stephanie Bergner. In my SAE, I actively breed, raise, and show a competitive string of winter and summer show pigs. I raise a variety of breeds, including Spots, Yorks, and Herefords. Through my SAE, I have learned record-keeping skills, time management skills, hard work, and dedication, as well as the technical applications such as the artificial insemination process, boar selection, and processing piglets. In the future, I hope to increase my herd not only in productivity, but in quality. I also hope to apply the record-keeping skills I have received through my SAE in my career as an agriculture educator.
Hi, my name is Brian Fair. I am the 2019 Swine Production Placement State winner. I am from the Cissna Park FFA chapter. My ag advisor is Mr. Jeff Clifton. My parents are John Fair and Jennifer Fair. For my SAE, I work for Perfume Makers Incorporated. We are a local Cissna Park farrow to finish hog farm, and we raise about a 2,000 sow herd. We finish out about 40 to 45,000 pigs per year. I do many things like vaccinating, mixing feed rations, helping breed, and power wash. Throughout the past 4 years, I have learned many valuable things from my SAE, including the importance of work ethic, record keeping, and time management.
I'm Joey Allison. I'm in the area of turf grass management. I'm from the Cissna FFA chapter. My advisors are Mrs. Tim and Mr. Burrows. My parents are Harlan Allison of Cissna and Tia and Bobby Witter of Fairfield. I own and operate Allison Mowing. I maintain 17 yards every week. My SAE has been a great experience that I started when I was just 9 years old with my brother Zach Allison. My project has allowed me to completely fund my associate's degree while I've been in high school.
Hello, my name is Corey Bunsmeyer. I'm the 2019 winner of the vegetable production area. I'm part of the Trico FFA chapter. My advisor's name is Jason Huseman, and I'm the son of Keith Bunsmeyer and Rebecca Grammer. First, I start all of my plants in my two 30 by 48 greenhouses. Then over the summer, I grow vegetables in my 2.5 acre garden. These vegetables are put into portion boxes and delivered to my customers' home or office once weekly for 12 weeks. Over the summer, I delivered about 500 pounds of vegetables each week. In the fall, I deliver and set up fall arrangements, which consist of straw bales, corn stalks, pumpkins, and gourds, all of which are grown in my garden.
Hi, I'm Sophia Reevely, and I'm your 2019 state winner in the area of veterinary science. I am from the Havana FFA chapter, and my FFA advisor and ag teacher is Mr. Phil Foster. My parents are Harold Reevely and Catherine Reevely. My SAE involves my work at Prairie Ridge Veterinary Clinic in Havana, Illinois. I take care of all of the animals that come in or live at the clinic during the weekends. I make sure to feed, walk, and clean out the kennels of all the animals. It is my job to keep the clinic clean, assist in giving animals annual exams, help the front desk with paperwork, make and develop x-rays, do laundry, wash the dishes, and help Dr. Yetter with anything that he needs. Dr. Yetter and the staff at Prairie Ridge Veterinary Clinic have taught me many life and animal skills that I will keep with me for years to come.
My name is Amanda Voss. I am the 2019 winner of Wildlife Production and Management. I am from Carlisle, Illinois. My ag teachers are Tamara Gerstenecker and Jeff Jacobs. I am the daughter of Mark and Angie Voss. My SAE is over my family's white-tailed deer farm. We bottle feed all female fawns from 2 days to 3 months old. My jobs include feeding, watering, cleaning pens, medicating, making feed rations, and bottle feeding. I raise the does for breeding purposes and the bucks who sell to game farms when they reach 2.5 years old. I plan to become an agricultural attorney and use the lessons and responsibilities I have learned in achieving success.
Elevate a little higher. Let's throw a party in the sky and celebrate. Elevate until we fly, yeah. But move your feet until you levitate. Come on, let's elevate.
Miriam, guess what? What? Bradley Cooper is my favorite actor.
Okay, what does that have to do with literally anything?
Well, you know, Bradley Cooper definitely elevated his voice in the movie A Star is Born.
Okay, don't hate me for this, Eliza, but I actually haven't seen that movie yet.
What? It is literally the best movie of this year so far. Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper were the best duo. I've had their soundtrack on replay for months.
Well, I'm pretty sure our next guest on stage is actually going to sing us a song from that soundtrack.
No way. Illinois FFA, A Star is Born at this, the 91st Illinois FFA State Convention.
Please give a warm welcome to Miss Heather Horvath from the Minooka FFA chapter in my home section.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I fear myself. Tell me something, boy. Are you tired of trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I fear myself. I'm up the deep end, watch as I dive in. I never meet the ground. Crash to the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow, shallow. In the shallow, shallow. In the shallow, shallow. We're far from the shallow now. Oh, 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 I'm up the deep end, watch as I dive in. I never meet the ground. Crash to the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow, shallow. In the shallow, shallow. In the shallow, shallow. We're far from the shallow now.
Let's give it up one more time for that incredible performance from Heather.
Miriam, we've talked a lot about music in this session.
Yeah, we really have, but it's been more like older music or kind of alternative music.
Yeah, you're right, so we can't forget about the hot trends in music nowadays, right?
I guess, but like, what?
I don't know, like maybe One Direction, for example, or something.
Hey, wait a moment. Eliza, you do realize that they broke up, right?
Oh, yeah. Right. Well, did you know that in One Direction, all of the bandmates tried out for the X Factor individually, but then came together as a band and obviously became super successful?
I guess it took them uniting their voices together to actually create something spectacular.
And that's like our chapters. We all have our own ideas, but when we come together, we can create something awesome.
Chapters do this by filling out the National Chapter Award application, where they get to showcase all the incredible events and activities that they hold within their own chapters and communities to elevate their voices.
Illinois FFA helped me in recognizing the bronze, silver, gold chapters in the National Chapter Award program.
Please give each chapter a power clap as their names are called. Those people receiving the bronze are from Section 1, Lena Winslow. From Section 2, Ashton Franklin Center. From Section 3, Sherrard. From Section 4, Rova. From Section 4, United. From Section 4, West Central. From Section 5, Putnam County. From Section 6, Caneland. From Section 7, Grundy Area Vocational Center. From Section 7, Serena. From Section 7, Woodland. From Section 9, Hayworth. From Section 9, Olympia. From Section 9, Ridgeview. From Section 10, Clifton Central. From Section 10, Milford. From Section 11, Illini West. From Section 11, Macomb. From Section 11, Southeastern. From Section 12, Beardstown. From Section 12, Canton. From Section 12, Illini Central. From Section 13, Calhoun. From Section 14, Greenview. From Section 14, Hartsburg-Emden. From Section 14, Pleasant Plains. From Section 15, Edwardsville. From Section 15, Litchfield. From Section 16, Blue Ridge. From Section 16, Central A&M. From Section 16, Windsor. From Section 17, Heritage. From Section 17, Monticello. From Section 17, Tuscola. From Section 17, Villa Grove. From Section 18, Hoopson area. From Section 19, Hillsborough. From Section 19, Shelbyville. From Section 20, Charleston. From Section 20, Cumberland. From Section 20, Marshall. From Section 20, Stewart and Strasburg. From Section 22, Westland. From Section 23, Sisney. From Section 23, Fairfield. From Section 23, Red Hill. From Section 23, Wayne City. From Section 24, Shawnee. From Section 24, Trico. From Section 25, El Dorado. Those receiving the silver recognition are from Section 1, River Ridge. From Section 1, West Carroll. From Section 3, Galva. From Section 4, Knoxville. From Section 6, Genoa Kingston. From Section 6, Marengo. From Section 7, Earlville. From Section 7, Salmonock Leland Sandwich. From Section 10, Cissna Park. From Section 10, Peatone. From Section 10, Watseka. From Section 11, Camp Point Central. From Section 11, Unity Minden. From Section 11, West Prairie. From Section 12, Midwest Central. From Section 15, Lincolnwood. From Section 16, Sullivan. From Section 17, Gibson City, Melvin Sibley. From Section 17, St. Joseph Ogden. From Section 18, Oakwood. From Section 19, Greenville. From Section 19, Nokomis. From Section 19, Vandalia. From Section 20, Neoga. From Section 22, Marissa. From Section 22, Valmeyer. From Section 24, Marion. And from Section 25, Harrisburg. Those receiving the gold recognition are from Section 1, Eastland. From Section 1, Scales Mound. From Section 2, Rochelle. From Section 3, Bureau Valley. From Section 3, Cambridge. From Section 3, Orion. From Section 5, Midland. From Section 6, Central Burlington. From Section 7, Newark. From Section 7, Seneca. From Section 7, Streeter. From Section 8, Chicago High School for Agricultural Sciences. From Section 9, Flanagan Cornell. From Section 9, Normal Community. From Section 9, Pontiac. From Section 9, Tremont. From Section 10, Iroquois West. From Section 10, St. Anne. From Section 10, Tri-Point. From Section 11, Liberty. From Section 13, Pittsfield. From Section 14, Athens. From Section 16, Decatur MacArthur Andrews Ag Academy. From Section 16, Taylorville. From Section 17, Paxton Buckley Loda. From Section 20, Altamont. From Section 21, Carlisle. From Section 21, Mount Vernon. From Section 21, Nashville. From Section 22, Waterloo. From Section 23, Edwards County. From Section 23, Grayville. From Section 23, Olney. From Section 24, DuQuoin. And from Section 24, Goreville.
Quite the session.
It really has. You know, I think I can truly say that each and every member out here in this convention hall definitely elevated their voices during the session.
You know, we did too.
We did what?
Elevated our voices?
Oh, that's right, the song.
Yeah, you know, that was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was. Fun while it lasted.
You know, so fun, I almost want to play it for them again.
Yeah, but the song was about like the beginning of the session and welcoming everyone to the session, and I hate to break it to you, but the session's over now.
Now, I knew you were going to say that, but you don't want to show them what we were doing backstage during the session?
What are you talking about?
Oh, don't act like you don't know. We rewrote the song.
You really want to show them that?
Yes, I do. Illinois FFA, tune your heads to the screens above.
Goodbye, farewell, it's been fun at the fourth session of state convention. We came on in and took a seat. So many members we didn't meet at the fourth session. We
convention will end. Don't want it to end. But at least we still have 2 more sessions at state convention. But for now, goodbye, farewell, it's been fun at the 4th session. The 4th session of state convention. We came on in and took a seat. So many members we didn't meet at the 4th session. At the 4th session. Illinois FFA, let's welcome back to the stage our state president, Ms. Sophia Horton, to close out this session.
Elevate a little higher. Let's throw a party in the sky and celebrate. Elevate until we fly, yeah. Move your feet until you levitate. Come on, let's elevate.
Let's hear it one more time for our session chairs. Madam Secretary, do you have any announcements at this time?
Why, yes, I do. First off, there is a lost wallet at the sound booth. If you lost your wallet, be sure to check back at the sound booth at the end of this session. To all ag teachers, after the session at 4 o'clock is your last chance to report to the Teach Ag Engagement Center downstairs to get your professional headshot taken. Also, congratulations to Olivia Charles from West Carroll, as she is the winner of the Barbecue Foundation raffle basket. Be sure to buy your raffle tickets right after this session because there are great prizes still available and this will be your last chance. Also, if you're looking for somewhere to eat after the session, be sure to stop by one of the restaurants participating in Dine to Donate, where a portion of the proceeds from your meal will be donated right back to Illinois Foundation FFA. Those restaurants for today are Culver's, Bob Evans, and Texas Roadhouse, as well as Twyfer's Barbecue Food Truck, right outside. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. Does any member know of any new or unfinished business which will properly come before this session? We are about to adjourn this, the 4th general session of the 91st Illinois FFA State Convention. As we mingle with others, let us be diligent in our labor, just in our dealings, courteous to everyone, and above all, honest and fair in the game of life. Fellow members and guests, please join me in a salute to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I now declare this session adjourned.